Hey guys, welcome to a Let's Play one-off of Ravenous Devils. Screen a little bit, okay. This is a game, which, here's a warning for anybody who's squeamish about it. It's kind of Sweeney Todd-ish. There is murder, there is gore, there is cannibalism. I wouldn't say it's overly graphic, like it's not realistic, but I mean, you do chop people up and serve them in food. Spoiler alert. So if there is a fair warning out there, if that would make any of y'all kind of not want to tune in for something like that, here's a warning. The worst animation doesn't come until you unlock something, and so that won't be towards the end of this Let's Play, because I have finished this game. It took me about 5.5 hours from start to story finish, but then you can continue playing after the story finish. So I will open up that file and show you what kind of like a maxed game, like an in-game kind of looks like, and so that animation will be shown there. But it is kind of squeamish-inducing for those who kind of do not like that kind of stuff, so fair warning. But anyway, this is called Ravenous Devils. And actually, I want to give out a shout out to a fellow YouTuber called Johnny Chiodini. They played this on their channel, and it's kind of like a time management restaurant game. And so they got me onto this particular game, so shout out to them. But let's go ahead and get started. This is my kind of complete game file. It says day 40. I think you finished the story around day 32, something like that, but to get all the achievements I had to go back in and play some more, so that's why it's so late. But for now, we're going to start a new game.
I barely slept while we were on the train. My thoughts kept me awake with a burning fever to see our new home. My wife held her nigh, decided to move suddenly. She hurriedly packed our luggage, taking only what was strictly necessary. We cut a good deal buying this place near the river, which had previously been owned by a well-known barber in the town.
This house is surprisingly large. There's enough space on the ground floor to turn it into a beautiful pub, while downstairs in the basement there's already a large, cozy kitchen. I can't wait to get to know my new customers. I've always enjoyed watching people eating the meals I've cooked for them lovingly. My husband, Percival, has cleaned the first floor and set his room up for business. A fancy tailor shop. It won't be long before we see the women from the local district showing off the beautiful outfits he has made for them. We are going to bring home the gold with our business.
You may wonder what the secret behind our success is. Our loyal clients, obviously. Fantastic people. I feel kind of sorry about killing them. We've decided to use an unusual ingredient in our specialties. As a result of the insanely high meat prices, due to sheer hunger, or simply because it tastes so delicious. Human flesh is highly appreciated. We do not know the reason why, and we don't really care.
But don't worry, we don't waste anything. Even their clothes are cleverly reused by Percival. They just need a little patching up, and then they are ready for sale again. At full price, of course. We are working so damn hard to do things right, and earn as much money as we can.
Okay, I'm trying to find, if I can, because for some reason, I think male, Percival is his name, I want to say that his voice actor kind of reminds me of Dowd's. So I was trying to do a quick look for voice actors. I don't know if I can find it. Okay, well, it's not coming up immediately, but maybe it's Dowd, maybe it's not. But this is also, I wanted to let you know, you've seen my mouse, because this is a mouse kind of solely focused game. So, see my mouse around? Okay, so they're gonna Sweeney Todd it up. He's gonna be a tailor up here. It looks like he's gonna kill some clients up here. So, okay, so what's going to happen is, like he has a tailor shop and some people come in here to get measured. He's going to kill them if he wants to. You can't just let them leave after a certain amount of time, or if you don't get to them in time, they will leave on their own after being measured. So I'm going to grab this person, and once you do, you basically strip them. He gets clothes off of them, and then he will dump them in this kind of trapdoor area where they fall down to the kitchen. So then, as Hildred, whatever her name is. Okay. Grab the quartz. Time to grind. So this is where the more gory part comes in, is you just toss people in, turn them into mince. All that blood. Okay, look at my grandma's recipe book. So, okay, so here are all the recipes you can make. It's basically telling us, hey, if you want to make meat pies, these are the ingredients you need. And these little star ratings on the side are, I think, how much you get for them. It's not going to be a great deal more. So, what you do is you get some mince, put it on the tray, get some flour, put down the tray, pick up the tray, put the tray in the oven.
Baking time.
Good. Time to put them out.
That's so
Take a look upstairs. So what you do is, to get through the various floors, you use your center mouse wheel, and you'll need to scroll through the floors as you play.
ready to eat.
Keep an eye on everything. Okay. And you want to make sure. I've never had a customer walk in and see, like, walk in and then walk through here and there's see a mess from the previous thing. And I do not know if I've just been very good about cleaning the blood, or people will not come in this room if there is a mess here. So you got to make sure. Oh yeah, okay, so no one can come up here until there's no blood left on the floor, so it tells you. And so you have to make sure you clean this up, otherwise you won't have people come in to kill to make into more meat. I still sold some clothes earlier. Display mannequin isn't dressed. I should patch up some stolen clothes and resell them. But it's ridiculous, of course. Okay. So you take some stolen cloth, you rework it at the sewing machine. Okay. And then you take reworked clothes and dress mannequins, and people will come
I
in
like this color.
and like some people will just want to come in to buy stuff that's on mannequins. Some people want to be measured. That's who you kill. But you want to make sure you keep your mannequins as stocked as possible, because that means you get more money faster, because he gets more money for his clothes than Hildred gets for her baked goods. So it's going to force me to open up the shops. So this is like a mini tutorial. So this is self-serve right here. This little area is self-serve. So these people will just grab what they want and leave money. You saw those sell for 1.4 per customer. Every meal has a different price. Yeah, so that's what I'm telling you. The 3 stars is the most stuff, but those also tend to use the most ingredients, so you have to be careful. Looks like someone's looking for a new outfit. When they have this green bar that pops up, that means they're wanting something from a mannequin. Okay. Okay. So this is telling you the difference between customers that come in for mannequins and customers who want to be measured. Okay, and if he's not doing anything, once this person gets into place, he will come measure them. But you want to make sure you click on them to kill them before they start to leave. Once they start to leave, it's all over. You cannot, like, lure them back in to kill them. And even if you have enough meat, sometimes you will start to run out of cloth. And this is the only way you get cloth is by killing as well, so. Objectives. While he's cleaning that, she can go make some mints. And what she's doing, we can go make some cloth. Okay. So the objective thing is kind of throwing me off my camera a little bit. Some flour. Some mixed pies. Oh. Somebody coming in towards the mannequin.
This is a masterpiece.
Okay. As you can see, that's like a patience meter. Going. Hildy, you need to
As fast as I can.
start making some more meals. Stupid objective that needs to be. But it does disappear. I think this is just for the tutorial. Making sure you get the there's woman in there. Make some more clothes. up. There's another person in here.
It's really warm.
I'll take that out from under her. Okay. There's up there. So you're gonna leave before I can get this cloth from there. Can't see her part. Yeah, she left. Oh well.
This is a masterpiece.
You might have to make small pies. And put another one on the thing just so it can get going. Fill that up.
Movie.
Like that. On there. Looks like I need to fill one more plant.
As fast as I can.
Okay. So as soon as the objective's either to go, or it will complete at the end of the day. Lots of improvements. Okay. So this is basically upgrades to the shop. Okay. These. Okay, that's meat grinder. Okay. Some of the things you will want to unlock first are stuff that gives you more meat. Mannequins, because that means you can already have more cloth on display, or more clothes on display before you open the shop for the day. You want this one because it means you get more cloth per victim. Tables are the last thing you should unlock. In fact, you might want to finish the story, and then if you're wanting achievements, you have one that says you have to get all the upgrades. Do this absolutely last. I mean, that's this is one of the things that I found is unbalanced in the game is the tables, and then also I think the ending isn't super great, but I got this game on sale and I enjoyed it for the price. It was definitely the price. But you want to get this display soon too, because this means you can have, like, if you get the mannequins, you'll have more cloth ready at the start of the day. But this means you'll have more pies on display before the start of the day, so you have stuff like ready to go. I'm going to do the this one first because I run out of clothes pretty quickly. I don't know if I can afford anything else. That's 25. That's 20. And then you also want workbenches because you can have you can prep food in the ovens and have it stored on workbenches ready to go before the start of the day. The more workbenches you have, so we'll do meat grinder I think next. Maybe display it depends how much money you get. You also have skins here. These cost just regular money. You do not have to like do microtransactions or pay extra for different skins, which is a nice refreshing stuff. And then you have this report that you get at the end of the day. So you had a bad order because that one person walked away in the tailor shop. So we've gotten what did I even get? I forgot. Well, I got more stolen clothes. So you see I have none right now. And then after you finish the day, you go through whatever cutscenes, whatever reports you get for the day, and then you can basically do as much prep as you'd like before you hit the open shops button. So,
Blood everywhere.
here we go through there. Okay. And one of the reasons I waited to do these bodies is because I wasn't sure if the extra mints was what I was going to be getting with my upgrade. It wasn't, but I didn't want to mince the bodies and then end up getting an upgrade, which would have let me get more mincemeat out of it. So, let's see. So I do have a full display stand. That's what these numbers are. I have a mannequin. I have one right now, and I have its cloth. And I have one display stand, and has 3 like tiers. All the tiers are full, so it's 3 out of 3. And then as you upgrade it, these numbers will change, but it just tells you like how many are full out of what you have. You've got a cloth waiting to go. Your mannequin's full. And so you are done. Oh, you can also, I'm holding right click and I'm sliding so you can kind of see outside the thing. A little blink and sign there. Get the achievement for hitting it 10 times, I think. Okay, so, but what I was saying, this is full, but what I can do is prep another thing of pies and have it ready to go for when these sell out. So it'll be kind of waiting like this cloth is waiting. That's how slow the oven is to begin with, because in my final save, I've gotten the upgrade that increases the oven speed. So you take this out of the oven, or you can leave it in the oven. Your food does not burn in this game if you leave it in the oven. So I got that ready, that's full, got that ready, that's full. So we are ready to open up the shop for the day. And this is the little clock. And you do get a little bit of leeway because you don't get anybody to come into the store, I think, until about here. You do have a little time. So I probably could have opened the shop while that was still in the oven. So this person's coming to the tailor shop. She can buy that, so I can put that on there.
I like this color.
I like this color. And cute. And this guy's gonna pick the last, or this lady's gonna pick the last of the meat pies. So we'll go up there and fill it back up. Clean up. And Hildy, let's go ahead and get you baking some more.
As fast as I can.
As fast as I can. Yeah, there's not a lot of VA apart from the cutscenes. I mean, all of the like little. Oh no! Put that back down. Put that back down. I thought you might have had a cutscene since. Do another person to kill. Kill him. There's still one more thing of pies there. I'm going to take this. I know she's supposed to buy that, so I'll go ahead and put that on there.
It's really warm.
And get one on started while I take care of the body. Okay, pressing up the rest of the pies, so guilty. Fill it back up. Okay, guilty. Let's make some more pies. Shop's gonna be okay. We're gonna get this in the oven, so okay, so tailor shop's fine. And I'm mincing until I see what I'm gonna get for liquids today. More pies. Hands empty again. That. Okay. Someone's going to come into the tailor shop, and it looks like they're coming in for a fitting. Okay, this red just shows you that it's towards the end of the day, like a warning, like we're getting close to the end of the day. Clients, that just tells you that it says less clients, but sometimes people do come in after, like this person that came in after that last client thing had already popped up, so they the last client. Let's see. There we go. Let's check today's earnings. So this is your new reputation, your increased reputation. The more higher reputation, the more clients you get coming in. So we have 46 pounds. I do want to produce more mincemeat. Okay, and then I do want a new mannequin. I want display. So I'll probably try and get a new mannequin next. Okay, so
as fast as I can.
as fast as I can. Okay, and some bodies.
This is a masterpiece. All right.
I should clean this from time to time.
Well, yeah, I hope you're cleaning it from time to time. Okay, as you see, I got 9, and it can only hold 10. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do some cooking. Fill up my display stand. And then I should have enough room in the mince bucket for mince. Okay, because he doesn't have much to do yet. He'll have more to do later, but not a whole lot compared to Hildy. Hildred. What's her name? Hilde something is her name.
People will like this.
Put those on the stand. Now you see I only have one left. It comes in groups of 3. But as you will see, I'm going to make another one and put it up there. It will not add 3 to this because that's 7 out of 6. It will add 2, and then your extra mince pies or whatever it is you're putting on the stands will just disappear.
As
So
fast as I can. Baking time.
You have to determine, is it worth it for me to fill up these 2 slots and lose one or not. At this point in the game, to me, it is worth it. Just because, as you can see, I have tons of mints and the flour is unlimited, so I'm not too worried about losing the pie. But like if you're like getting low on meat for some reason, the way you've been playing the game, you might decide it's not worth it to lose out on like a customer serving's worth of mince pies. And we'll get some pies started in the oven before the start of the day. I'm going to go ahead and open up the shop just because it does take a little while before customers actually start showing up. So you're ready up here, she's ready down here, so let's open up the shops.
A letter just arrived. We moved here long ago. No one should know us. You sent this. Did you tell anyone about our departure?
Silence. Let me read. God, someone knows our secret.
So someone knows that we kill people and cook them into pies. Apparently he's okay, so even though I said open shops, this popped up. And what that means, this is the letter. Okay. What's going on in your shop? Your secret is safe with me. If you do, I'm going to have a request. I've been eating human flesh for a long time. I'll give you specific instructions for the prey I would like to savor. After all, I will not just settle for the average Londoner. Once the targets have been killed, you will prepare a delicious banquet for me. When your job is, so he wants them to kill specific targets and then serve them up in a delicious banquet for him. When you've done your job, or when your job is done, a life of change and reward will await you. Do not run away. We'll watch your every move and we'll know where you are at all times. I suppose the police force. Appreciate a tip-off. So he's basically threatening them to, hey, kill and cook these people for me, and don't think of leaving because I'm sure the police would like to know what you've been doing. So that's where we are right now. Hildy, you go back downstairs. So you're ready to grab these if you need to. You go in here. And the client comes for measurements and open shops. So we'll be getting more letters from that person as we go through the day. So what I will probably do is do another day or two of this kind of like beginning area of the game, or beginning, I guess, level of the game. And I will show you what it looks like Okay, next out. Hold on, fella. Don't go anywhere, even though I'm kind of full on mincemeat at the moment. I'll get that on
It's
there.
really warm.
Okay, now kill you. We want to grab these. Put you down there. Okay, and put it there.
As fast as I can.
Small its fast. He's got nothing to do at the moment. Where is it? Is it there? Over. And heavy.
It's really warm.
Get this started.
All right.
Keep you in there. Ready? Make more mince pies. Good. Body come. Good. Actually going to leave this person alive because I have quite a bit of cloth and have several bodies, and they will take up. So as you can see, he just starts measuring her, then after a while she will walk out. So yeah, she leaves. And after they start leaving, you can't really go kill them. I just didn't need more cloth in my meat. You know that?
I like this color.
Do not have enough for another mannequin. Too butt short. I'm just gonna wait. I'm gonna save my money. This mannequin is what I want next. Okay. Yeah, I don't know if you've noticed, but in this game, no matter what you click on, you'll splash blood pops up.
As fast as I can.
Okay. dirty. Well, it's cooking once you grind up the body.
A pie or a meat?
Stop that. And let's get wine ready to be put out. So that stopped. That stopped. It's ready to go. And then that'll be ready to go by the time some people. So let's open up the shots. We have one of each. Some milk potato and some milk pasta. Let's put it out. I'll kill him, then I'll go on started on the machine.
This is a masterpiece.
Die.
There's blood everywhere. There's blood everywhere.
Yeah, I know the blood everywhere. I'll get you to clean it in a minute. Stop. Complaining. Jody. We make some more meat.
As fast as I can.
Just playing waiting game in the tailor shop. Why are you coming in tears? It's kind of annoying. Okay.
This is a masterpiece.
Cool. Here you can unlock more recipes, so it's just these mince pies, and I think that hamburger it was, or just mince. But you have to pay to unlock, and I will show you in upgrades what you have to pay to unlock to get more recipes. And 10 people getting killed up in a tailor shop. How many bodies I have piled up here? Probably could let that person live, but I'm guilty. You need more pies. Get some American.
It's really warm. There's blood everywhere.
Last clients. Okay, so let's see our shop. So let's do the extra last client. Like I said, sometimes it says last clients, and then you get people coming in the door. I'm like, excuse you. Okay. Alright, get another letter. No mixed orders, no bad orders. So our reputation's growing pretty good. Elliot Carson is our first target. This is a disgustingly virtuous man. His eyes are like two blue magnetic spheres that simply drive me crazy and just the right size to eat in one bite. Kill him and preserve the body. I look forward to this immensely. Okay, so we've got our first target from Ravenous. Okay, so yeah, so to get new recipes, it's up here in the ingredients. When you unlock a new ingredient, you get more recipes in your recipe book. There's anything else. I think that's it. And then once you unlock ingredients, you can like come here to increase the amount of ingredients you get, or decrease the time it takes to get new. Like if you unlock tomatoes down here, you would unlock a thing to reduce the time it takes to grow tomatoes. Alright, so we've been at this file for about 45 minutes. Let's do one more day so we get upgrades. For one more day, I'm going to do anything. $25. We got a in the kitchen. Another workbench, yes. Okay. So let's go back. New mannequin is over here. This one. For some reason I can't dress that one. There's why. 4 and 6. So let's
As fast as I can.
body next. For some reason it has this mannequin
I like
always.
this color.
See, if I scroll down, scroll back up, the mannequin isn't in my shot. So I'm not sure why that is, but I have to keep doing. So with a second bench, while this is in the oven, I can
Big
prepare
time.
another one. Make some more clothes. Yeah, so since this ends up coming off screen, I tend to look at this to see if there's a mannequin without clothes. At least during the day when I'm quickly scrolling up and down floors. Like I just go like this. So I have to do that every single time I'm scrolling. Okay, so he's ready here. This is ready to go in the oven.
As fast as I can. Baking time.
This means that I'll have 2 trays of mince pies ready. To replace these up here.
I should please.
And this is the greenhouse up here. I'll show it to you in a full my unlocked game thing. Trying to think of my complete game file. There we go. This is where all your like tomatoes and stuff that you purchase. This is where it'll be grown. This kind of acts like a greenhouse.
That sounds so good.
So that one's ready to go, and then I'll put this one in the oven. And so that'll be ready by the time I need it. So let's open up some shops. So very quick. So I got 9 out of 10 minutes. Still got 2 bodies down here. So I don't
Smells
necessarily need more bodies. I'm gonna have 8 out of 10 cloth here, so maybe some people will get to live today that come in for a fitting. That one.
This is a masterpiece.
And fit this woman.
As fast as I can.
Oh, that thing is empty, but I'm waiting for him to finish with her. Before I go put that on there. Put that on that mannequin.
I like this color.
Training spaces available upstairs. That. Yeah, because you want to kind of keep up, like, the reputation of your shop, as you've seen at the end of each day, kind of grows, and so you want to keep up with, like, how much you have on display to keep up with the amount of customers that you actually have coming into the store. So I'll kill that one. Get started on the down there. Just ready to hop in this upstairs.
All right.
Cloth that mannequin because somebody bought it. The cloth on it.
It's really warm.
And you can only do so many moves ahead. That breaking. Just to move the full. Tailor shop. Open this up ready yet. She's coming in to buy something.
This is a masterpiece.
Okay.
As fast as I can.
chicken's the line that just drove Johnny nuts when they played it. I can't do an English accent, so I'm not going to try to replicate how they said the line. Daniel Elliott Carson. This is our first victim. Oh, not our first victim, our first target from the person who knows what we're doing. See this, because there's no punctuation. I'm a brick wall mister. And that just drove Johnny absolutely to hysterics. It keeps coming up in their community, so. Okay, so he says, I'm gonna come back, get my measurement, or get my measurements done for my suit. That's saving. So, I said this is a mouse only game, but you do have to hit the escape button. At least that's the only button I found that works to get this menu up. Menu. Yes. And now let's take a look at my day 40 save. Okay. So as you can see, these are the 4 tables that open up. And I'll show you why they're such a pain in the butt later. As you can see, we now have 12 little display stands. We have the guy you just saw, or the boy you just saw, the brick wall mister guy. He now mans his floor pretty much most of the time. Here's first of all, I see if you see how all the skins unlocked. All the upgrades unlocked. You start with tomatoes, and then after you unlock tomatoes, you can unlock these 3. Gotten all the workbenches, gotten all the ovens. A cat comes into your care, and to unlock this, I'll show you what it does. If you let's see what it says. Get a lovely friend in the kitchen and remember to pet him. So I'll show you about that. Meat grinder, steak, stable, starch. So this is increase the mince meat you get, the amount of steaks you get, and the amount of sausages you get. Let's see. And you get decorations at some point, so you increase customer patience. Gin barrel. This is where we set your client's patience, but I'm not sure if that's only for table customers. So, attendant, this is how you get brick wall mister guy to help you out. He's expensive. He's 100 pounds, euros, pounds. This is pounds. He's 100 pounds, I think, and so absolutely do not bother getting the gin barrel. Don't bother getting, especially the tables, do not bother getting that for the attendant. Once you unlock tomatoes, you get your composter, which you put dead bodies in it. So if like you have enough meat plus a dead body in the composter, you need compost to grow your tomatoes, potatoes and stuff. So you need to make sure you're like, well, I'm running low on tomatoes, but I don't have any compost. You will have to sacrifice one of the bodies to put in the composter so you can grow tomatoes for the kitchen. And this is increases the growth process, so it makes it quicker. So let's go back. Let's get the greenhouse. Percival. This is Percival's area. Put some fertilizer on everything. Let me go look at what I got in the kitchen. I could use some more tomatoes and eggs. So let's there are no ingredients to harvest there, so what you have to do is put compost on it. And for some reason, you also have to compost the eggs. So I also have to put fertilizer in the pigeon house. We'll go ahead and here's your pigeons. So while those are growing, I'll get him started on some crows because I have 2 empty mannequins over here. So, let's see. I definitely need mints. And here you can't be like, well, for the display stand I'm just going to use ingredients I've got. With the tables, they will order whatever they want out of the recipes that you have unlocked. So you have to make sure that you have like all kinds of ingredients because you might need them for what someone from the table orders. So that's one of the reasons I suggest not bothering with the tables until like you're getting ready to stop playing, either because the end of the game is coming or because and what I'm going to do is, you've already seen like the minced animation. You have not seen the sausage or the steak animation. The steak animation is more gruesome one. So let's look at the sausage one. You can see.
A pie or a meatball?
The sausages. See, that's not too bad because as you see, most of the body is obscured. You only see like kind of like blood flowing up. It's kind of same with the mince, except for you do see legs kind of going. The steak one, warning, is not for the faint of heart. And arm. Leap. Her arm. And then the rest of the body. I think you see that's a bit more graphic just because you do see like the entire body as it's being chopped to pieces as opposed to these which kind of hide it a little bit. So okay, here's the cat thing. So you go over there, put the cat.
My little flea bag.
Okay. And so you'll see. Oh, cat's gone. He'll come back in a little bit. Okay, so he's gotten tomatoes. I'm going to start those growing some more. And she also needs eggs. And the reason I have her pick up the tomatoes from the dumbwaiter is because he will not like harvest anything else while the dumbwaiter is full. So she has to empty it before he can harvest anything else. Okay, so let's go get those eggs.
These will last a little.
He's what I said, so he needs to dress this mannequin. And here's all the recipes now. Okay. So, like, see, as you unlock tomatoes, you would get tomato and ham and mince things. And then see, these unlock as long as you have all the ingredients that goes to make them. As long as you have those unlocked, then the recipes will unlock. And this is why we want to pet the cat, because it will bring us a rat. We will cook the rat, and the cooked rat is 3 stars. That means money. It's basically free meat, and it is a lifesaver. Or it was for me. At certain parts of the game, I would just build up on rats. Okay, I got 10 steaks, so steak, flour, and eggs. The only expensive ingredient that uses is eggs, as opposed to some shoots of potatoes and onions. So, flour, and eggs. And I'll show you how quick the increased oven speed is.
As fast as I can. Now just a bit.
It's about twice as fast. It's not instant, but okay. And since you have assistant person up here, brick wall Mr. person, you can put cooked food in the dumbwaiter. If it is for a table, they will bring it to the table. If it is not for a table, like it's not something that somebody has ordered, they will fill these display stands. Okay, go up here. Yeah. So these are,
I like this color.
we get 4 mannequins total. Or you can do max, so. And the sewing speed has been increased. Like you can see, its sewing speed is now decently quick. That's the gin barrel. I didn't discover this until later on in my playthrough, but Brickwall Mister will bring gin to the tables, but only when they're getting close to pretty low in the patience. And it does bring them all the way up. I was trying to see if I can do it. Brought me a rat.
Now, I just wait.
Going to send them off to go get another rat. Alright, girl.
Go get me.
Sausage and I'll do sausage and flour because it's 2 stars.
Those are nice.
So I'm gonna send these up for those 2 empty slots I have on my display stand.
People will like this.
I'm going to get a sausage. It's a flour. Cook it, and I'm gonna wait till it cooks because I have the tables
As fast as I can.
and
Baking
stuff.
time.
I try and have everything absolutely prepped as much as I can before I open the shops, instead of before where I would just go ahead and open the shops while stuff was still cooking.
Smells so
It does get
good.
hectic with those tables, so I think I am ready now. So I will kind of show you what happens with the tables. Until you get into the rhythm of the tables, and even then sometimes after you've gotten into the rhythm of having tables, I do tend to neglect this tailor shop just because I think it's a little unbalanced with once you've unlocked the tables, it's a little unbalanced. Okay, they're gonna buy something. Like that.
This is a masterpiece.
So a table has been filled. He takes to order its mince pots. As you can see, someone sat down at another table.
There's blood everywhere.
And I'm going to have him put this in a composter. So now I also need meatloaf, which is mince and eggs. Mixing this up.
As fast as I can. Like this.
Well, I'll wait till he gives them whiskey so I can kind of show what that looks like. That means that he hasn't put it down ready yet. There we go. Because as you can see, I got pretty quickly. Oops, see, now they're getting angry. Give them some gin, boy. Okay, see, they got gin and it refilled their thing. So at some point, sometimes you do kind of want to just, I'll just let her get measured. But sometimes you will have all 4 tables filled at once, and it's just, give me the mouse. Somebody just wants hamburgers. Okay, let's get some mince. Some hamburgers. On display.
That smells so
Some rats up
good.
there.
People will like this.
Let's see up there. Okay, thank you. Last clients. Sometimes it says last clients.
There's
and I
blood
get
everywhere.
some group coming to sit at a table, and I'm like, really? Yeah, see? It said last clients, and now I've got a group sitting at a table. So,
As fast as I can.
There's blood everywhere.
Smells so good.
I'm sure why I'm trying to stock up on the mannequins, because I won't play this after I've done this little stream, so not stream, but this little let's play, because I have completed the story. I've gotten all the achievements, and I've featured it on this let's play, which is what I was basically saving it on my computer for. So Don't know why I'm prepping everything, but I can't stop myself because here I go putting stuff to put on the display stand when these are the last customers, so. But yes, after you do a compost body, it takes a while, and it gives you 5 more compost. Okay. It's nice, so you've got max reputation. So, that is Ravenous Devils. Please like this video if you've liked what you've seen. Please subscribe to the channel. You can follow me on Twitter at oldmaidgames. If you've liked to be able to vote on future Let's Play series that I do as far as like multiple episodes, please consider becoming a patron over at Patreon. The link is in the description below. And you can also support me at streamlabs.com/oldmaidplaysgames. Thank you for watching, everybody, and I will see you in the next episode where we'll start Lego Harry Potter years 1 through 4. Alright, thank you for watching, everybody.